Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're officially jumping back into some Cookie Run Kingdom for you guys today. And not only that, we've got kind of like an awesome special announcement. And that's going to be, we have officially been able to beat 1031, man. That is right, the final stage in the 10th episode that is currently available right now in the game. So I wanted to show you guys exactly how I was able to clear 1031, hopefully shine some light and help out anybody out there that is still struggling to complete it, and then maybe you can learn from some of the techniques that I have used and then apply them for yourself to hopefully achieve it as well. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, as always, let's dive right in. Already diving in here to the official lineup and what treasures we are currently utilizing that allowed us to complete 1031. And that's going to be almost what I would call the staple team. The only thing that's different here is going to be pure vanilla versus herb. But nevertheless, we've got Dark Choco here in the front to add that additional defense break, just like the guild boss battle. We are then running pure vanilla cookie. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I do not think that I'd be able to beat this stage at all if I was utilizing herb and not pure vanilla. I'm just going to be 100% honest, because in my personal opinion, the healing from herb and the fact that pure vanilla is an instant heal and also provides a shield to help mitigate additional damage, for me personally, at least for my team composition and my cookie levels, there was no way that herb was going to be able to cut it. So obviously pure vanilla is going to be the better way to go if you have it. Next up, obviously we're going to be utilizing licorice as well, because licorice is just really, really good when it comes to PvE content. I mean, even PvP content, depending on what team comp you're running. But nevertheless, you know, the minions allow you to mitigate some of the additional damage, and it allows you to take down the enemies that are also spawned additionally to the boss, and just allow you to get back to smacking on the boss as quickly as possible. And then last but not least, we've got the 2 damage dealers in the back. And for me personally, the highest level damage dealers that I have on my team are going to be Rye and Vampire, because they are single target damage dealers, and I have specifically built them from almost day one. So again, that's going to be the 2 that I'm going to be currently utilizing. And not only that, because it is a single boss, just like guild boss battle, utilizing single target damage dealers is actually a really good option. So in my personal opinion, you might be able to swap out Rye for Poison Cookie. And the reason why I say that is because Poison Cookie has been shining or outshining Rye when it comes to damage in the guild boss battle, so you probably could bring over that same exact mechanic to 1031. However, I didn't try it prior to recording this video, but you guys let me know down below in the comments if that also does work for you. Next up we've got is going to be the 3 individual treasures. We've got the slingshot that we're going to be running as well to just add to that overall, you know, damage reduction on the boss to allow our attacks to do more damage to him. Next up, we've got the Jelly Watch, which again is just going to allow us to get a better cooldown reduction on our skills to then hopefully pop off more damage in a faster period of time. And then last but not least, we've got the Old Pilgrim Scroll once again to add to the additional attack. Now, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, as soon as we jump into this little video recording of me beating him, it's really, really fast, really, really tough. So you can just kind of hang in there with me. If there's anything that I kind of confuse you about when we load in here, just let me know down below in the comments and I will do my best to answer it. Now, officially diving into stage 1031. Okay, the first thing we need to discuss or tip for you guys, and that's going to be clear these ads and enemies right here at the beginning as fast as possible, because your timer is already ticking down, okay? So the longer it takes for you to kill these enemies, the less amount of time that you have on the overall boss, therefore aka leading to a ton of timeouts. I believe I probably had, I don't even know, at least 5 out of the 25 attempts that I completely timed out, even though I knew that I could beat the stage utilizing the method I was using. I just didn't have enough time on the board. So kill those ads as fast as possible. Now, next thing up is going to be this first wave. It does not matter what you do, you know, because it's the boss is super easy. You're just doing some damage just to start up the overall story. You can see we clear it really, really fast. All right. The next thing up we need to talk about, and that's going to be Licorice. Licorice, you want his skill up all the time. The moment that his skill is available, you want to pop it off. You want the minions on the field 100% of the fight, because not only to do the additional damage to the boss, but to help mitigate some of the damage when he does spawn the ads, all right? Same thing goes for pure vanilla. You do not want to be over healing, and you do not want to be over shielding your cookies. Instead, when the cake boss specifically does the AoE ability utilizing the fork weapon, that is going to be when you want to pop off the pure vanilla's skill. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. There's a couple attempts in here that I have done that I had to utilize pure vanilla because my cookies would have otherwise die, and then we still were able to still achieve it and pull it off. But nevertheless, you still want to save pure vanilla 100% for that AoE damage that you just saw right here on screen, because it will wipe out your entire team really, really fast if you're not paying attention. Last but not least, and that's going to be the final skill rotation that we've got overall, and especially for this specific team composition. So yours might be a little bit different depending on what cookies that you are currently running, but if you're trying to copy this exact same method and you've got these cookies built like I do, utilizing a couple of different things in the right sequence can really, really help maximize your damage, all right? So the first one up is going to be popping off DC's ability, or Dark Choco's ability, whatever name you use for him, because that's going to apply the defense break on the boss, so basically reducing the boss's defense, which allows the boss to take more damage. Immediately following that up with Vampire and Rise abilities, okay? Because the reason why we're utilizing their abilities prior to popping off the Slingshot is going to be because Rye and Vampire both have a hesitation in their overall skill, therefore you still are taking advantage of the Slingshot. So you want to go ahead and pop off DC's ability first, then Vampire's, then Rise, then immediately follow it up with, last but not least, the Slingshot, and then again, like I said, popping off Licorice's ability anytime it is currently available, okay? Again, that's going to be pretty much everything you need to know when it comes to the overall skill rotation. You can see, like I said, once we get to towards the end of the fight here, Licorice did end up dying on us, and we did have to utilize Pure Vanilla's skill a couple of times out of sync just so we can still stay alive to then hopefully, complete the overall match. And you can see here we're about to officially beat it. We still only have, what, 10 seconds left? We've got 9 seconds left, 8. I can't remember how fast or what second we were currently on when we officially beat it. But again, we still use that exact same rotation over and over again. We beat it with 4 seconds. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be how I officially completed 1031 in Cookie Run Kingdom, all right? So again, drop a comment down below if you have any additional questions when it comes to exactly how I completed it, the skill rotation, the toppings, the cookies, all of that jazz. But just basically just understand that it really just comes down to managing your time properly by killing the ads faster, utilizing Pure Vanilla's skill at that right specific time when the cake boss pops off the AoE damage, and not beforehand, because it will definitely hurt you, utilizing Licorice's ability every chance that you possibly can, and then last but not least, just, obviously, like I said, lining up all 4 of those remaining items, DC, Vamp, Rye, and then Slingshot in that specific order to maximize the damage, on the boss. So again, like I said, as always, I'm super excited to see what content they have coming for the future in the game. I'm really, really happy that I was finally able to beat 1031. I can now try to focus more on the dark mode. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notification every time we drop a video. We will be going live tonight here on the channel. I'm not sure if we'll be playing Cookie Run Kingdom specifically. We definitely will probably be doing some dailies, and then we might just hop into another game, maybe like Brawl Stars, or maybe something new like, Punishing Gray Raven that we haven't played on the channel for a couple of times. But without further ado, I hope to see all of you guys there, and I will see you guys on the next one.